just about set. Getting the nod on the mound, Davis Martin.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
And that's outside. In the air, right side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the... Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Tom Seaver. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Aaron moving back for it, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Line to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here's the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines. Hard hit left side. In time to Gehrig. That ends the frame. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Martin back to work. That one fouled off.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports. These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A solo shot. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Mike Piazza now at the plate.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Rojas throws out to first. Piazza out in the play. 2 down, bases empty. Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. There's the strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Aparicio fires over to first. Mays retired at first. Third out, and that ends the frame. It's a run for the Giants. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Todd Helton. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Seaver, a former rookie of the year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Here's Josh Rojas. In the air, left field, Mantle. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Mickey Mantle. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself two back.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Mantle around third. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is Cal Ripken Jr. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, that had RBI knock written all over it. Put a great swing on it, but a nice job on the infield to react and bring it down.
Jones at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home, he'll score. The throw into second.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Hank now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. One gone, runner at first. Babe Ruth, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And out to aboard. Now, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle.
Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 73.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the... And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Rips one to right, and foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Two and two.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Michael A. Taylor sneaks through base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Miguel Vargas digs in now. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Taylor leads off first with one away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Outside corner. Got him looking. The White Sox lead on to the 4th. And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Fly ball down the line. Baines makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the Giants. Bottom of the 4th. And now the DH, Mason Wynn. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next to hit for the Sox, Harold Baines. Grounded out his first time. That catches the corner. And there's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Todd Helton steps to the plate for the White Sox. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Win at first, 1 gone. Fair ball. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Benintendi batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And it's caught for the out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Mays makes the catch. That is the end. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 70.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems 70. Like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Corella.
And that one fouled off. Hank needs just 1 more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Eater up and throwing. Man at second. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
1-1.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Up and in. 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.